What if I told you that someone was dead for 28 minutes, but it wasn't the end? On February 12th, 2018, Tina Hines' heart stopped, and for 28 minutes, she experienced something that few ever have. What she saw during those moments could change the way that you think about afterlife, death, and transform your eternal perspective. Stay with me till the end because this story is one that you need to hear. Tina Hines said it started like any other normal day for her, but in an instant, everything changed. Her husband Brian found her in the backyard, completely motionless, and her face was turning purple. Eyes were rolled to the back of her head. He immediately called 911. Brian said he'd never seen anything like it. His wife was unresponsive. He was trying CPR, but she was not moving. He completely lost hope. Imagine watching someone you love slipping away right in front of you, and you feel hopeless. For over 20 minutes, Tina's heart was not beating. During that time, something truly miraculous was happening. As soon as the paramedics arrived, they started working frantically to bring Tina back. They started defibrillation, and after multiple rounds, her heart started beating again. But the doctors warned Brian. They said she had been without oxygen for too long. Even if she survived, she might have brain damage or not even come back at all. As Tina lay in a coma in the ICU, her friends and family surrounded her, praying that she would come back and praying for a miracle. Her life was truly just hanging in the balance. Would she come back or was she forever gone? And just when it seemed like the story was over, a miracle happened. Tina woke up, and what she immediately did next left everyone speechless. Tina, still weak and recovering, motioned for a pen. Her hands were trembling and she slowly wrote on a piece of paper, "It's real." Everyone in the room just stared at her. They could barely make out what it said, and when they finally said, "It's real," she nodded her head. They said, "What's real? The hospital? The pain?" Then someone asked, "Do you mean heaven? Is heaven real?" She nodded. She had seen heaven, but more importantly, she seen Jesus. Tina said she saw Jesus, and behind him was this strong, radiant light, unlike anything she ever seen. She said it was more real than anything she ever saw. Imagine seeing heaven with your own eyes. What would that change for you? Can you even comprehend it? For Tina, it changed everything. But her story doesn't end there. The doctors were amazed. Tina had been dead for nearly 30 minutes, and she made a full recovery, no brain damage, and after just 4 days of being in a coma, she was discharged from the hospital. Her recovery was truly miraculous, but what she carried was far more than physical healing. She had a message and a glimpse into eternity, a reminder there is life beyond death and that Jesus is waiting on the other side. Tina's story isn't just for her. She began to share it with everyone immediately. She said it's for everyone. It's a reminder that heaven is real, that God is real, and our lives have meaning beyond what we can see on earth. We have to have an eternal perspective. Today, Tina is living her life with a renewed passion. She's actually training for a half marathon, spending time with her family, and sharing her story with the world. Her message is simple but powerful. God is real, heaven is real, and she saw Jesus. Death is something that everyone will have to face. What do you think happens? Do you think you'll go to heaven? Do you think nothing happens? Do you think you'll come back as a ghost to haunt people? This is something that has been so distorted. What is the actual truth? And the people that do believe in heaven are being deceived by a false promise of how to get to heaven. And if you want to make sure that you're not deceived and you want to know the truth about what the Bible says, make sure you watch this video. I'll see you over there.